Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my top 3 best and blandest games I played in 2016. Now, these are games I played in 2016. These are not games that all came out from 2016, though some did. I kind of just wanted to chat about my previous year and the past experiences, and I feel like this is a good platform. So let's get started with number 3. I'll start with the blandest first, and everybody's gone to Rapture. I got free on the PlayStation Plus network, and I have to say, blandest is probably the best way to describe this game. You walk around, it's slow. You go explore a place, you see some stuff, it's slow. Now, walking simulators can be done really well with things like Firewatch and things like Gone Home. They can be incredibly engaging and incredibly exciting, and they're kind of, or Stanley Parables, they're kind of a game I like and I buy into. However, Everybody's Gone to the Rapture is everything about a walking simulator done poorly. Everything is far away, everything is slow to get through, and everything just takes forever. Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, you suck. I didn't like you. Alright, well, the final station was a real surprise for me. I had kind of no expectations going in. I just saw it, it looked kind of interesting, and it's kind of that pixel game that I'm like, oh wow, yeah, I like me the pixel games. And it just suckered me in. The story built slowly but built perfectly. The threat developed slowly but developed perfectly. You kind of had a bit of a resource management mechanic, which was fun. You had a 2D plane, which was very fun. The only thing I would say is a minor bugbear of mine is ladders are probably the biggest enemies, and you get stuck on them and then you get killed, which is always a bit of an annoyance. But overall, Final Station was cheap, it was quick, and it was everything I like in a game. I really enjoyed this one. I would recommend it to anyone to play. Where do I start with Nomnom Galaxy? Honestly, this game... this game... Again, I got this one free on the PlayStation Plus network, and I read a few things about it beforehand, and it looked interesting. It was co-op, and you have a soup factory, and you have to manage production and other companies' soups, and my brother could join me, and it would be fun. But just playing it was so counterintuitive and so dull, and building up like a working factory that kind of you got to get robots to do stuff. It all sounds really good. But the gameplay side of it is really poor, really unintuitive, and just really dull. I did not like this one. Some of you may love it. I am sorry, but no, it was not for me. Nomnom Galaxy, you were not what I was hoping. Maybe that's my fault. I was expecting a different thing. But I would not recommend this one at all. Okay, we're getting into the more shiny centre of the games I played in 2016, and anyone who is a 90s kid will remember Oddworld and Abe's Odyssey and Abe's Exodus. They were 2 fantastic games, and they hit heavy in my library of fantastic. Honestly, they're up there. They're up there with the best. They're up there with Tumby. And then New and Tasty came out, and it was amazing. I played this one through, and everything about it, before I got my before I started my YouTube channel and before I started my gaming channel, and part of me regrets it because I would love to go back and do this one again. But it's just so fun. It kind of takes the classic and then revamps it and modernizes it and builds it all up. And if anyone has not heard of this one and you like puzzles and you like difficult challenges and you like trying to save cute little mudduckins from horrible scarabs and squigs and gluckins, give it a go. This one is fantastic. Oh, Resident Evil 6. What happened? What happened to you? What did you do? What were you Oh god, this game could have been something very good. I have played a bit of Resi 5, and it is a decent, fun co-op game. It's not a good Resident Evil game, Resident Evil 5, no, but it's a fun co-op game. Resident Evil 6 is not fun. The opening sequences are ridiculous. The gating in the game is ridiculous. The limitations the game gives you is ridiculous. It has so much content and so much time and effort was put into it. Clearly you could have hours of gameplay on this, but very little of it will be fun. Very little of it will be challenging. I would not recommend Resident Evil 6. It is a chore to play. I kind of got to a state after pushing myself of a hate-love relationship with this one. I kind of kind of like it, but don't really, and I would never recommend it. It is everything that is designed by committee about a game, and it is very little quality. And oddly enough, at the other end of the spectrum, we have another 90s nostalgic revamp. What is wrong with me? Maybe I'm just an old man and his memories. But by God, there's not a lot I could say about Resident Evil 1 HD that has not been said before. And I know this game came out ages ago on the GameCube, and I know it came out earlier than 2016 as well, but the first time I played this game was with my brother on this channel, and it was incredible. It was everything I'd have hoped for a survival horror game. It is so fun. The mansion has such character and depth. The little extra bits they do everywhere. The scenes where zombies come out of drowning bathtubs, or wander into the kitchen, or burst through a door. The times you wander into Barry or Wesker. It has the best pacing I've seen in a game, in probably one of the best environments I've seen in a game, alongside some of the best challenges I have seen in a game. I would heartily recommend this to anyone who has not seen it, or tried it, or heard of it. And I know everyone's all about Resident Evil 7 at the moment, and I am loving the look of it. I am. But this is classic gaming to me. This is something that I would happily, if I had to take one game on an island, it would be this game. If I could only play one game, it would be this game, because it just fills the need in so many different levels. And I got it free on the PlayStation Plus network. Oh dear. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hoped you enjoyed that little trip down Stephen's opinion lane. Yeah, that'll do, I guess, won't it? A few honourable mentions of games I did really enjoy this year, but didn't quite make the list as well, that I do just want to talk about very quickly. Vermintide, The End Times. It's like Left 4 Dead, but with Warhammer Fantasy Rats. Amazing game. Mordheim, City of the Damned. Kind of like XCOM, but again with knights and armour and swords, and your characters can get arms chopped off and things like that. It's really fun and really quite challenging. Bloodborne, I know I'm very late to the party on Bloodborne, but I love me some Dark Souls, and by God is Bloodborne a great game. And finally, I'd just like to give a little honourable mention to Verdun. Now, there's a lot of first-person shootery type games out there, and Verdun does something very different. It's quite a small team, but they're taking something historical and trying to make it historical. Just like how I loved Napoleonic Wars Mount and Blade, Verdun does something very similar. I would love to see more historically accurate military shooter type games. I'd like to load muskets on a pirate ship. You know what I mean? It's old-fashioned, but it's a way of accessing the old-fashioned history in such a modern and exciting way. So, honourable mentions as well. I hope you enjoyed the list. Give me some of your top goodest or blandest of games you've played this year as well, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!